Hunters gossip, the hunters gossip. You can sip this tea. Why? Who made it? Y'all already know who made it. God made it. So listen, have you experienced any kind of loss in your life? Do you feel lost after experiencing these loss in your life? And I'm not talking about people in general. It could be anything. It could be people, it could be, jobs, it could be business opportunities, it could be friends, it could be, relationships, whatever the case may be. I want to tell you personally, congratulations. Congratulations on what big next that God is about to do in your life. Let me remind you about a woman by the name of Ruth, okay? It took Ruth and everybody inside of her household to be able to experience loss after loss, okay? And once her and Naomi, and her other sister-in-law received all those losses, they felt lost. And it caused them to go wandering. Now, to Naomi, she wandered back to a familiar land. To Ruth, she wandered into a land with Naomi that was unfamiliar to her. That's the land that she knew absolutely nothing about. And let me just thank God for that right there. Because, see, sometimes when you're going through things in life, and God will apply somebody somewhere to be able to be in your corner, that you will literally, without even thinking, you will follow that person. You will follow that person without even knowing where you're going, or without having a GPS on where you're going or whatever, even though it may be familiar to that person. Okay, I know, because I'm a living witness. It may be familiar to that person, but to you, it's not familiar. And so you're gonna have to have your faith in God be all the way on point. Do you know how much faith? Listen, to say, listen, I'll go, I don't care. I'ma go. I'm going with you. I follow. Okay, you lead and I follow. Okay, do you know how big, how strong of a person you have to be in order to say that, after experiencing everything that Ruth experienced? And it wasn't until she made that decision, that split of a moment decision, God ended up aligning her with what she needed to be aligned with in order to receive what she had in store, what God had in store for her. Okay, that is how she was able to meet her Boaz and be able. But what I love also about the situation too is Ruth didn't mind serving. See, some of us get to a point in our life, we be so spoiled with what all God has done for us previously, we forget to serve. We could be right there, literally on the destination mark of where God wants us to be at, to be able to open up and receive what he has in store for us. But because we be so unwilling to serve, we'll miss it, or we'll get postponed. If Ruth had said, I done been through too much. I done been through too much, Naomi, to go out here on this hot field and be out here working with everybody else. I refuse to. No, I'm just going to stay at home with you, or whatever the case may be. But with that heart, with that humble heart, Ruth decided she was going to go out there and she was going to do however long it took her, however much energy it took her, no matter what the weather is, no matter how hot it got, no matter how many storms came. Am I talking to somebody right now today? Okay, so Ruth said, listen, no matter what, I'll go. If I gotta work a field, I'll work a field. If I got to be in heat, I'll be in heat. If I got to serve, I'll serve. But I'm going. I'm not gonna go back that way. I know what lies that way. I'm gonna go forward, because that is what I don't know. I don't know what lies ahead. I know what lies behind. I can go back to my familiar places. I could go back to my family, but then what? I know what that's about. I don't know what your land is about. Your homeland is about. And it was because of that attitude she was able to be in line with what God had in store for her. And she was able to receive it. And so I just want to leave here encouraging you that, listen, those losses, baby, are meaningful. You feeling lost, baby, it's meaningful, okay? Keep going. Yes, I understand that you may not have any idea where you may be going. Yes, I understand that it may seem a little strange that you done went to this unfamiliar land and you still gotta serve, but serve. Your blessing is in the serving. As always, I love you and goodbye.